Okay. So this Shandamarka Upaviraha, she is discussing about the pediatric diseases. So yesterday also I was trying to find out the latest equivalents for it, and the job is not yet completed. Some information I got it, some data I have collected. Maybe next class or the next class, I'll be able to give some better information. So that whatever I have given, you can take it. And I left through two words. That was Upaviraha and Drona. Upaviraha and Drona. So those two, from my angle, I'll explain it. Upaviraha. Here, it is from Aja Gati Kshepanayoho. That's the root. Aja Gati Kshepanayoho. Gati is movement. Kshepana is to put, to throw. Veera in the usage, it is kakoli, which means poison. Kakoli means poison. So this Veera is called as Kshira Kakoli. Kshira Kakoli. That's the very milk becoming poisonous. Kshira Kakoli. It's quite understandable. If the mother follows the regimen of good food and good other things, yes, her milk will be very pleasant and healthy to the child. But she eats junk food, smokes, and there are so many other such habits. So that is so. Even the milk produced in the body of the mother, though, it becomes poisonous. The food also is a main thing which contributes. That is the food what we eat. If they are contaminated with pesticides, insecticides, etc., the remnants of it, some part of it would come with the food, and the mother who eats the food makes the milk poisonous. We have seen in newspapers. We find such poisonous things even in the milk of the mother. To that extent, we have made our agriculture and farming poisonous. So that's called as Veera, Upavira. Upa is near. The very mother, it is there. The milk becomes poisonous. And the milk of the mother, which should have been very healthy to the child, becomes from the beginning poisonous. That's Upavira. It was Drona Saha. The root is Drona Himsa Gati Kautilyeshu. Drona Himsa Gati Kautilyeshu. Gati is again movement. Himsa, violence. Kautilya, cricket mind. Kautilya is cricket mind. So the mother, speaking about, when a mother feeds the child, she has to be free from negative thoughts and negative impressions. That I told in the last class. The same thing I repeat it here. The mother while feeding the child has to be very pleasant, very happy, should have very positive attitude, and with love she has to feed the child. Then the milk what is given to the child will be good, healthy. But if the mother is agitated, if the mother is disturbed by herself, is violent in nature and crooked in nature, that is, if the attitude of the mother itself is corrupted, then the milk too gets affected by it, and that causes the child also to become violent and crooked. Then I was telling, these subtle things we don't have any instrument to measure nowadays, but it really has an effect. It has an effect. Based on the effect, other things, if you take out statistics, this can be proved. Somebody must take it as a project and do it. We don't have any machinery to measure the thoughts and the quality of thoughts of a human being. We have not yet found such a machine. Whether it is very active or whether it is less active, that can be measured in the instruments, depending on the graph. The graph is too much, then it is agitated, disturbed. Otherwise, it is calm and pleasant. That can be found out. Electroencephalograph, EEG, and its varieties they can find out. Otherwise, we don't have anything to measure the very thought process of it and what is the thought that's going on in the person. We don't have such machinery. But here they say that if the thoughts are good, the milk will be very fine. If thoughts are corrupt, the milk also becomes corrupt. So in general, I have explained about all the seven pediatric diseases. Now these could be, as I have further studied, these could be individual diseases or could be a group of diseases under which several diseases will come. So you say Drona Saha, it could be a category. It could be a category. It could be 7 categories under which different things will come. So that I'm just trying again to find out. And maybe in 1 or 2 classes, I will come back to this mantra and explain a little more about it. With some modern pediatric diseases and their names. Okay, then we will continue. Om. Next one. Alikhan. Animishaha. Kim Vadantaha. Upashrutihi. Upashrutihi. Haryakshaha. Haryakshaha. Kumbhishatruhu. 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 Patrapanihi. Patrapanihi. Nirmanihi. Nirmanihi. Hantrimukhaha. Hantrimukhaha. Sarshaparunaha. 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 Chavanaha. Nashyatat itaha swaha. Nashyatat itaha swaha. Idam alikhite. Idam alikhite. Sorry, alikhite. Idam alikhate. Animishaya. In the mantra also, Om Alikhan. Adirga. Alikhan. Idam alikhate animishaya. Kim vadadbhyaha. Kim vadadbhyaha. Upashruteyaha. उपश्रुतयः हर्यक्षाय उपश्रुतयः हर्यक्षाय कुम्भीशत्रवे 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 पात्रपाणये कुम्भीशत्रवे पात्रपाणये नृमणये हन्त्रीमुखाय सर्षपारुणाय च्यवनाय इदन्न मम च्यवनाय इदन्न मम. Once again and read. आलिखन् अनिमिषः किं वदन्तः उपश्रुतिः हर्यक्षः कुम्भीशत्रुः पात्रपाणिः नृमणिः हन्त्रीमुखः सर्षपारुणः च्यवनः नश्यतात् इतः स्वाहा. इदम् आलिखते अनिमिषाय किं वदद्भ्यः उपश्रुतये हर्यक्षाय कुम्भीशत्रवे पात्रपाणये नृम्णये हन्त्रीमुखाय सर्षपारुणाय च्यवनाय इदन्न मम. Both from the previous and this one, Paraskaragrihya Sutra 11626. 11626. Both refer to these pediatric diseases. The first one, these are the defects which are external and gross. What we see here in the second mantra, they are all subtle mental distortions which could be there in the child, and we want that to be nashyatat. Nashyatat, to get out, to clear it. Nashyatat, we don't want them. What are they? There are several things. I'll just show them. Alikhan. Alikhan. One who causes damage. One who causes damage through writing. And writing, you may take it as communication. Communication. One who causes damage through communication, within brackets, through writing. That's through writing. Actually, it means communication. Through communication, they cause harm to others. Then we have animishaha. Animishaha. In harming others, they don't even sleep. They don't even sleep. They are always ready to harm others anytime. Animishaha. Nimisha is closing the lid, blinking. Without a blink, they are ready to harm others. That's their nature. That's their nature. Samskara we are speaking of. That is their samskara. Animishaha. Next one what you have is Kim Vadantaha. Gossip monger. Kim Vadantaha. Gossip monger. A good man is supposed to speak truth, wish good for others. But a bad quality of a person is to talk nonsense and gossip. There is no truth in that. Gossip monger. Kim Vadantaha. Upashrutihi. It's in another form of gossip monger only. Gossip mongers, they don't talk out loudly. They just go very near to the ear of others and speak very in a low voice. And there's a gossip they create. Upashrutihi, very close to the ears. Upashruti, very close to the ears. That's what a gossip monger does. Gossip mongers are never in limelight. They do it very secretively. Secretively means they are very close to the ear of another person to put the seeds of bad things. Upashruti. Then Hariyakshaha. Hariyakshaha. With the different colors of the eyes. The different colors of the eyes. It's also easy to understand. On the face it is not clear. Say when we are angry, our eyes become red. That's clear for us. If you are angry, our eyes become red. Similarly, if you are jealous, it will be between yellow and blue. Slightly, slightly. When you are honest, our eyes will have a normal color. So a person is with jealousy, is with anger and other things, the color of the eyes changes. Hariyakshaha, with changing colors. An honest man, a noble man, a man with peaceful thoughts, the eyes of the color will be the same always. There will no change. The color of the eyes changes with emotions for such a person. And the emotions, of course, they are not on the right track. Hariyakshaha. Kumbhi Shatruhu. Kumbhi Shatruhu. Kumbha. Kumbha is a pot. Now here it is referred to Kumbha is my own treasury. My own treasury. That's referred as Kumbha. So to fill my own pot, to fill my own treasury, harming others as an enemy. Kumbhi Shatruhu. Who fills his own pot, who fills his own treasury by harming others as an enemy, is a Kumbhi Shatru. Patrapanihi. Next one, Patrapanihi. He earns by hook or crook. So one of them is to have a bowl in his hand and beg others, beg from others. Oh, I don't have anything, please give me this, please give me this. Patrapani, having a vessel in his hand, he begs. Not necessarily vessel, anything. He begs and fills up his treasury. One who begs is a Patrapani. Generally, one who is a beggar will have a cup or maybe in some other countries a hat. So those show in hat to the oncomers and they'll put something in their hat and he uses it. It could be a hat, it could be a vessel. In Hindi we have got it's a copper. Copper you have a copper. So they have a copper. They have given copper to Shiva also in their imagination. That's a different issue. Copper. Copper ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? ಕಪ್ಪರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಭಿಕ್ಷಾ ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಕೈಲಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ. Copper, a bowl, or maybe a hat to beg. And they'll spread a cloth and sit there singing or dancing something. So people will throw coins and notes onto that towel on the cloth. There's several things. They are all come under Patrapani. Then Patrapani. Nirmanihi. He is ready to kill others also for money. Nirmanihi. To means people, other people. He is ready to harm other people even to the extent of killing them for his selfishness. That's in Nirmanihi. Nirmanihi, one word. Nir is swara, vowel. Nirmanihi. Nirmanihi is so violent and so brutal to make money. Hantri Mukha. Hantri Mukha. The subtle way of killing. They harm others just by their words. Hantri Mukha. What comes out of their mouth itself, the words, they are so harmful and violent. Hantri Mukha. Their words are harmful. The one who tortures others by their words. Hantri Mukha. Sarshaparunaha. Sarshaparunaha. Sarshapa is sesame. Sesame. So during its growth, the sesame seeds and the flowers and the seeds, they go on changing colors. So in the same way, one who is Sarshaparunaha is one who changes his colors frequently like a chameleon. Chameleon. They keep on changing their colors. They are one today, tomorrow they are different. There is no consistency in their attitude and thought. It keeps on changing. Sarshaparupa. Something wrong? Hello? Okay. The next one is Chavana. Chavana we have already seen. One who drops, one who slips, one who falls. Those are different attitudes which are harmful to a man. So we pray that let not the child carry these things. Let all this be nashyatat. Itaha from now on. From now on, whatever is there, let it all be clear. Let such attitudes not be there. So they listed many physical and mental diseases. If these things are not cleared here, we don't take care of it during infancy, then during adulthood we find all these problems today. All these things that hookah, gossip monging, everything is there. If many people here, they do this jata karma, but they do it without knowing what it is. So even then the result is zero. By knowing if this jata karma is done, by understanding these mantras well, they work for it, definitely the child grows into a gentleman. The child grows into a gentle lady. So these are the effect of samskara. These are all from Paraskara Grihya Sutra 1.16.26. Next one is a mantra from Atharva. Ma no hasishuhu. Ma no hasishuhu. Rushayah Daivya ye tanupa ye nastanvaha tanujaha. One line. Ma no hasishur rushayah Daivya ye tanupa ye nastanvaha tanujaha. One vertical line. Amartya martyo abhinaha sachadhvam ayurdhatta dha is mahaprana. Sachadhvam dhva is also mahaprana. Ayurdhatta prataram jivasenaha. Prataram Jivase Naha. 2 lines. Atharva 6.4.41. Sorry, 6.41.3. Please write it. 6.41.3. Atharva. I repeat once again. Ma no hasishur rushayo hasi shurushayo hasishu shu is murdhanya hasishur rushayo Daivya ye tanupa ye nastanvaha tanujaha amartya martyo abhi naha sachadvam ayurdhatta prataram jivase naha. Atharva 6.41.3. 6.41.3. So an important thing what you have to observe, that's what is there. Ayurdhatta prataram jivase naha. Last thing. Ayurdhatta prataram jivase naha. He says, let us have good span of life, and there will be longevity bestowed on us, blessed on us, to make our living the best. Prataram. Prataram jivase naha. Jivase naha, for our living. For our living in the best way possible. Prataram is best way possible. Let us have a long life. Let us live long. And this is what you have to observe, not only in this mantra, in several other mantras also, wherever they speak of longevity. Wherever they speak of a span of life. In almost every place they say, we shall live long to do good things. We shall live long to live a better life. So both go always together. You want a better life and you want longevity. You want longevity to lead a better life. So both of them, they go together. They not live one from the other. Both are always connected. Draghiyayuhu prataram dadhanaha. That's another piece of Veda mantra. Draghiyayuhu prataram dadhanaha. Draghiyayuhu, dirgha, a longer life you will have. Prataram dadhanaha, to lead it in the best way possible. So they never leave it. When they say long life, it is to lead life in the best way. It's not long life for our sensual enjoyments. But today, everybody wants to live long to enjoy life. They are not ready to die. At the time of death, they are thinking, I have not enjoyed this, I have not seen this, I have not done this. So I am dying early. So they are afraid. But one who leads the life in the best way possible, just as a human being, as a person who is compassionate, they are not afraid of it. Because they say, okay, what I have to do from my side, I have done it, I am happy. They don't think about what I have enjoyed, what I have got. It's the other way around. So Pratardadhana is what best you can give in your life to the world around. That is called as the Prataram. Prataram means best way of life. All other creatures other than human beings, they are all takers. They are all takers. They cannot give anything. Of course, they give something, but that's not deliberate. It's naturally they give it. But by thinking and analysis, they don't give. But it's a human being who can, by thinking, by understanding, can give to some others deliberately. So human life is for giving. Of course, taking is there, but taking is not in front. Giving is first. This I told several times. This whole life is a chain of give and take, give and take. The whole chain of give and take will start from giving, not from taking. Because taking is there only when there is someone to give. If someone is not there to give. We can't take it at all. So giving is first, then taking. Those who concentrate on giving, of course they take, that's a different issue. But those who are concerned about giving, yes, that's the best life. Prataram dadhana. Or prataram means that. So here they say that let us have a long life. That's what it says. Ayur dhatta. Ayu means life, span of life. Ayur dhatta. If you give us a long life, prataram jivase naha. For us, so that we can live the best way possible. Prataram jivase. To live for a long time, a good life. This whole mantra and another mantra is there. This is in the form of blessing to the child and their parents by the invitees and guests. They are all blessing the child and the parents of the child. That's the concept. Of course, with this Ashirvada, these blessings, the whole samskara comes to it. It's the last part of it. Always in samskaras, Ashirvada. Blessing is the last part. Hasishuhu. Hasishuhu. The root there is ohak tyage. Ohak. O-H-A-K. Ohak, H-A-A-K. Yes, that's dirgha. Ohak. That's the root. Tyage. That's the root. Ohak tyage. Tyage means to leave. Naha ma hasishuhu. Let it not leave us and go. You can use desert also. Let it not desert us. Ma no hasishuhu. Let it not desert us. So here, desert us, including themselves, they are telling, mainly the child and the parents, let it not desert them. Take in that sense, it's a blessing, or it's a general instruction to all of us, including those who are blessing. Manaha hasishuhu. Let it not desert us and leave us somewhere. We should be always associated with. For what? For a longer life. Why a longer life? To make the best use of it. It's not just a long life. It's a long life to lead the life in the best way possible. For that, let these things not desert us and leave us. Mana hasishuhu. What are they? Rushayaha. Divya. Rushayaha Divyaha. Divyaha Rushayaha. Rushayaha Divyaha. Divyaha is all good qualities. Good qualities. Divine qualities. Rushayaha. They are the seers. They are the seers. Rushi. Seers. Rushi. Of course, for Rushi, we have got other definitions also. The root is Ri Gatav, the Rushi Gatav is also there. Rushi Gatav, Sha is Murdhanya. Rushi Gatav. So Rushi Gatav is one who is progressive. One who is progressive is called a Rushi. If they are lost in dogmas, if they are lost in blind followings, they are not Rishis. Rishis are Those who are alert, those who are progressive in their nature. They think, analyze, and then do things, guide others. They are not blind followers of faiths and beliefs. Today, most of them who are called seers, they are all connected with some school of thought, some philosophy. They are bound to it, they are not progressive. And it is the same blind beliefs to their disciples. That cannot be called as Rishi. Rishi is one who is progressive, have an open mind, and is not bound by any creed or any dogma. Daivyaha Rushayaha. Daivyaha is divine. So what you call it as divine? That which is even better than humanitarian values. A lot of humanitarian values. First we have to be human beings. And a further cultured values of human beings, it becomes divine. Divine qualities, Rishya with divine qualities. Mano Hasisha, let them not desert us. Those people who are seers with a progressive mind, let them not forsake us. We want to be with them, we want their guidance. Let them not desert us or forsake us. Another definition for Rishi, Rishayaha Tattvadarshinaha. That's another meaning. Rishayaha Tattvadarshinaha. Tattvadarshina means to see things as they are. Those who have realized the truth, they are so called Rishi. Rishir Darshanat, that's in singular. Rishayaha Tattvadarshinaha is in plural. Rishir Darshanat, who have seen the reality in life. Those who are enlightened, they are called Rishi. Let them not forsake us. Rushihi Sayo Manurhitaha is a piece of Veda mantra. Rushihi Sayo Manurhitaha. One who loves every creature is a Rishi. One who wishes the well-being of all living beings is a Rishi. Nowadays, Rishi has been totally distorted, the definition. We say Rishi is one who has got a beard, Rishi is one who has got a hairlock on his head, Rishi is one who wears a saffron cloth. So many things. The such definitions are not there here. It's all concocted. It's their own imaginations. But actual meaning of Rishi is one who has seen the truth. Rishi is Darshanat, one has seen things as they are. Rishi is one who is progressive. Rishi is one who loves and wishes the welfare of all living beings. Sayo Rishihi Yo Manurhitaha. Manurhitaha is not just human beings, Manavas, but they who wish the well-being of all creatures. He is a Rishi. Now they got a lot of stories where Rishis become angry very easily, and once they become angry, they curse them. Shapa, Vara. All such stories never match with this. He is one who loves every creature. He is so tolerant, he loves every creature so much as his own self. He is a Rishi. One who curses, one who becomes angry, is never a Rishi at all. But I got such stories. Durvasa could become angry very easily and he curses every Tom, Dick and Harry. It's all foolish. Such things are not there in Vedas. They are all cock and bull stories. He is not a Rishi at all. Rishi is very tolerant. Rishi is very calm, patient, and loves every creature. He is a Rishi. He is aware of facts and realities. who is progressive in thought. Let not such people forsake us. Mano hasishuhu devya rushayaha. Tanupa. Tanupa. Ye tanupa. Let them not forsake us. This is also very important. Tanupa. Tanu vistare. That's the root pa. Rakshane. Takes the other side of it. Tanu is Tanu Vistare, and it refers to the physical structure of ours, the body, one who protects the body. Vedas never say, forget about your body, forget about your Sharira, Indriya, Manas. It never says. That's my tool. My means the soul. The soul has got only that tool that's called Sharira, Indriya, Manas. Without tool, I cannot work. Tool is also very important. If I keep the tool effective and efficient for a longer time, it's useful to me. I cannot neglect it. So I need to know the techniques to protect and save this tool for a longer time. Maintain it well. It's a rare opportunity what I have got. Every soul will not get this type of tool of a human being. They get several other things. Non-human tools. But with non-human tools, I can't do anything. This tool in particular, that is a human tool, is very versatile and is very useful. I can do a lot of things for the sake of the soul and for others also. So this tool is very valuable for me, and this has to be protected. One who is knowledgeable, one is an expert in doing this, is called as a tanupa. One who protects the body, one who protects the Sharira, Indriya, Manas. One who knows the techniques to maintain the Sharira, Indriya, Manas is called as tanupa. Let not such people forsake me. Let such people be with me and guide me so that I can maintain the Sharira, Indriya, Manas for a long time. So I speak about that. Prataram Jivasenaha, last one. For that, I need this instrument also to be strong and healthy for a long time. There are some people who are specialized in that, can guide us in that. Let such people with me always. Let them not desert me. Let them not forsake me. Let their guidance be available for me continuously. That is Tanupa. Then, Ye Nastanvaha Tanujaha. Tanvaha Tanujaha. Nastanvaha Tanujaha. Tanvaha, our own. Tanujaha, products. For our products, our own children, our own grandchildren. Tanvaha, they belong to me. I got that relationship. Tanujaha, one has come out of my own Sharira, Indriya, Manas, whom I have given birth to through my Sharira, Indriya, Manas. Let them also not forsake me. Let they also not forsake me. My own people, my own children, my own grandchildren, let's all live together and let them not forsake me, desert me. This is also happening today. That relationship between parents and children itself is not there. By the time they are 12 or 15 in some places, and by 18 or 20 in some other places, they want to become independent and they forget and cut down all the relations with the elderly people and they run away for their own sake. If I am to speak about the story in India, yes, they are all brought up, they are all educated, they get degrees, run away to other countries and live there to make money. What about parents here? They are alone. We are seeing hundreds of families like that. And in another mantra, in Vedas, it says, Swarge tatra pashyema pitarau cha putran. Swarge tatra pashyema pitarau cha putran. Swarge tatra pashyema pitarau cha putran. The concept is very simple. That is the Swarga. When you hear about the Swarga or Naraka, the word, heaven or hell, we think about some place, somewhere which you have to go after death. So many things. But here, this Veda mantra says, Swarga is now here. What is that? Where with our parents, with our elders and with our younger people, children and grandchildren, if we live together, that itself is a Swarga. That's the definition there. All our kith and kin, we are all together. So that the human bondage is very strong here. Where that human bondage is very strong between our previous generation and the future generation, that itself is a Swarga. That's what it says. So we are always interested in living with our parents and living with our children and grandchildren. Tanvaha, tanujaha, let them not forsake us and desert us and go on their own. That loneliness is a punishment. So it does not happen. Let the parents, let the children, let the grandchildren live together. Let them not forsake. Let them not desert us. Mano hasishu, let them not forsake. Daivya rushayaha, number 1. Tanupaha, number 2. Tanvaha tanujaha, number 3. So these three we have seen. One more line is there. Part of it I have told. Ayurdhatta prataram jivasenaha. One more line is there. Then one more mantra is, both we will cover in the next class and complete is Jata Karma Samskara. So with this Ashirvada by the elders and the experience, the noble and the scholarly people, this Jata Karma comes to an end. And the next Samskara we are looking for is Nama Karma. That's the next one. So some 1.25 mantra is pending. Another mantra not yet dictated. With that will complete Jata Karma. Today is Friday. Sunday is okay. Day after tomorrow for me, Sunday and Saturday night for you. So we'll complete this. This Jata Karma Samskara will be over. With that, we have covered Garbhadana, Pumsavana, Semantonena, Jata Karma. 4 Samskaras we would have covered. Next one is Namakarna, 5th one. Okay, thank you very much.